If your life feels off, inconsistent, or harder than it should be, it might not be your life. It might be your nervous system. And a lot of people don't even know they're dysregulated because dysregulation is what feels normal to them. I want you to know that just because something feels familiar doesn't mean it's healthy or good for you. Some of you go your whole lives in survival mode and start to identify it as your personality. So instead of asking what's wrong with my life, I want you to start asking, what state is my body in every day? That's the real question. Let's talk about what this actually looks like in real life. Because this is where most people realize, oh, that's me. Signs you have a dysregulated nervous system is you overthink everything. Even if things are going right, you still think too deeply into everything. When you finally get a moment of peace, your brain immediately looks for the things that could go wrong. You can feel tired all day, but wired all night. Doom scrolling, not because you want to, but because you can't seem to stop. You get excited, start something new, then drop that same thing halfway through. You become avoidant to the things that actually help you. Then you feel bad for avoiding those same things. You get overwhelmed, overstimulated by small things, but completely numb out during big things. You don't trust calm, silence feels weird, peace feels temporary, but you crave more. You crave better, but something inside of you always pushes that away at the same time. That's not you being inconsistent. That's your nervous system being unstable. When your nervous system is dysregulated, your body constantly switches between stress, shutdown, overstimulation, avoidance, and here you are trying to build a stable life from an unstable internal state. Those two things do not go together. In fact, they can make you look pretty bipolar. One minute you feel motivated, the next you feel off. One day you feel clear, the next day you're spiraling. One day you feel like, I've got this. The next day you disappear and you beat yourself up because you think it's you. But it's actually the state your body's in, the nervous system state. This is not random. This is actually patterned. And your patterns are coming from a nervous system that learned how to survive, not how to feel safe. Maybe you have a regulated nervous system, or maybe that's the goal. A regulated nervous system can feel like calm without fear, focus, no force, rest, no guilt, movement, no pressure. But if you've never lived in this state before, it can actually feel uncomfortable at first. So some of you are not sabotaging life. You're recreating the only state your body is familiar with. Once you see it, once you can say, this is my nervous system, not my personality, you stop attacking yourself and you start to understand yourself. Pay attention to your patterns. They're not random. They're learned. And anything you've learned can be unlearned. Once you notice this, you're going to start seeing this everywhere. In your habits, your reactions, your relationships, and most importantly, in yourself. Your nervous system is a little messy. It's beautiful. It's stubborn. A lot like you, right? So start to treat it like the very important person that it is and watch your life start to feel different. Notice your patterns. Laugh at the little bit of chaos that goes on. We're human. We all experience it. Be kind to yourself. Vibrate higher. And watch how the world begins to feel a little more magical. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, and subscribing to the channel. I'm Christina, and I will see you all in the future.